re mi fa sol la.
It's do re mi fa sol fa la.
No,
It's actually not.
Peter Pecker had a bell pepper.
I used to be I gotta order these.
I did.
Huh? Super Sally had a seashell that she sell at the seashore because she was a seashell seller at the shore. You see? I almost got. What's up, mi gente?
Hi.
Dang.
Hey.
All right. We're gonna do this fast and easy because I'm in a combustible engine.
Anyways, okay, so the wings will be ready in 20. But, ooh, what is that?
Pierina said that she broke her diet, so she ordered wings for everybody at the house. Pop, 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 pop.
Nah, I'm still heavy vegan. So today we're gonna be talking about culture differences, and it's heavy on us being from Jersey.
Grew up in Jersey.
Growing up in Jersey, and then
moving to the south.
Moving to Georgia.
I was gonna say dirty south, but
probably
people will get mad.
Besides Alabama, a really south, like, you know. What would be more south, Alabama or Georgia? Not like south like location, but like, you know, like people.
Like country?
Yeah.
I don't know. Only experienced this type of country, okay? Living down here in the south, because in Jersey it was different.
Okay, so us being, I can start real quick. I don't remember too much of growing up in Jersey, and it's because I was a youngin'. However, I did end up going back to Jersey for school, and I did end up going to New Brunswick for school. So I feel like that's so much different from us growing up in like Dover, Morristown, Wharton, all that area. I don't think we grew up in Wharton. Victory Gardens.
That was the name of the
neighborhood?
Of the neighborhood. All right, so yeah, we lived in Jersey a little bit of our childhood before we moved down here. Jersey was fun.
But it's so like, okay, so one of the culture differences real quick is there's so much culture in Jersey. I feel like it doesn't matter what part of Jersey you go to, you'll find so much culture, especially Hispanic communities in like northern middle Jersey.
Yeah, well, like as far as Hispanic communities, you find Hispanic people everywhere. But the thing is that in the north, you see more diversity, more stuff like Colombians, Venezuelans.
You see
Chileans,
more South Americans,
all of that. Like we're Ecuadorian, right? But when we moved down here, everybody was like, "Oh, are you from Mexico?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm from Ecuador." And they're like, "Oh, what part of Mexico is that from?" And I'm not saying that in the South, they're not
open.
No, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it like that, because
they don't know. They
really don't know, actually.
Yeah,
and
but I don't want to like, because the people in the South, they're not dumb neither.
No, but they don't. It's not something that you literally just sit in school and study every single.
I think they're learning it more though now.
Yeah, but like back then.
Because what's it called? Okay, like there's no reason why I tell you I'm not Mexican, and then you come and be like, what part of Mexico is that? And I'm just like, not Mexico, bro. So yeah, they're not dumb. It's just like there's so many Mexican people out here and stuff like that. So like I get it. That's all you're used to seeing and all you're used to dealing with.
Yeah.
So I understand that part.
Also, I feel like the city that we live in Georgia, it's also really country compared to.
It was.
Yeah, and it's
super.
growing a little bit, but like compared to how it was, I know that in Jersey, you can literally, depending on where you are, you can just like walk to places.
Yeah, that's a lot. Growing over here in Cartersville,
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
need a car.
you need a car to get to where you need to go,
We don't even have sidewalks.
right?
We're getting sidewalks now.
A couple, but we don't have. Un minuto, please.
Now, if you
Also-
live in like the
taxi.
downtown areas, you
Yeah.
can walk around in those downtown areas down here. But if you don't live like near the downtown, you either gotta have a bike, for sure, or you need to have a vehicle to move around, because everything says is like 5 minutes away, but driving distance. 5 minutes away could be like 3 miles, and people walking 3 miles is like an hour at least.
No, I can run that in 30 minutes.
You run, but now nobody's gonna run that.
I gotta go to the doctor's office. Guys, also,
Ma'am, why's your heart beating so fast?
oh my bro, I just did the pacer test. So also, I feel like there's a difference between like, well, where we, like the part of Jersey is like, since it's so like more, Hispanics and stuff, they had more like store options and restaurants. I feel like over here,
Different restaurants.
yeah, over here our like main thing is Mexican food. Like that's the most popular Hispanic food around. We do have a Salvadorian restaurant. We do, I think we have an Ecuadorian caterer.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, and then
Colombian caterers.
yeah, we have those two. But besides restaurant wise, it's mainly Mexican. And don't get me wrong. Oh, one of the differences is Mexican food. The South knows how to do Mexican food compared to Mexican restaurants up north. In my opinion, actually. But that could be.
Oh, the food, yeah, is a big one, because like there's so much variety and stuff out there. Literally, if you want to try something different, you can like Google it real quick, and it will be what, like a 20-minute drive maybe, or sometimes even like a 5-minute walk down the street.
I feel
to
like
get something.
up north is good for like Colombian food. Other places food, like other países, I think they have good options.
Man, because I remember eating the bandeja paisas, man.
Bro, and it's like they have so many Colombian bakeries. Like
Oh.
literally the fact that you could just walk up and
That
get
was
you
like
a
the
little.
with the little blue coffee cups. You remember those?
Barely. Nah, the little tortas.
Oh man.
Craving it. But that said, food, yeah, there's a difference. Also people. I feel like in the South, we have the thing called Southern hospitality. So,
Oh, that was a strange one for me. I wasn't used to people being in my face like that.
yeah, over
All
here, people are basically in your business, but also they have some niceness to them. Not everybody. Don't get me wrong. There is the rude people, but it's different over here. We call ma'ams. We call people sirs. There's some of like that respect right there. I remember when I went back to school in Jersey, I called people ma'am and sir, and they were like, I don't like that. That makes me feel old. And in fact, they were old, so I don't know what. But I would always tell them it's a Southern in me. And I don't see it as an old thing. I see it as a respect thing.
Well, she was born in Jersey and stuff like that, but she did grow up most of her life out here. So she is what I would consider a Southern belle.
I don't see myself as a Southern belle.
I do, because you do all of these little proper things that just
House manners.
We just, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
And
called
like-
being nice.
And like another little thing, all right. Me personally, whenever I grew up in New Jersey, like you would say hi to like people. All right, to your boys you would handshake them, right? And then to the girls you would give them a kiss on the cheek, and it was just like a whatever thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wouldn't be like disrespecting anybody or thinking that they're putting a move on you or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's just like a nice little, hey, how you doing? Boom. Sometimes it wouldn't even be like a kissing noise or nothing. It'd just be like just touch, boom, for the guys and the girls whenever they say hi. And man, they don't do that apparently in Mexico. Cause I almost got beat up in school. Huh? They're like, oh, why are you doing that to my girl? You like her? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just saying hello. And they were like, oh no. And I was like, oh no.
I also think it's so crazy. Just talking about like different cultures real quick. Different cultures, like their family dynamics are so different compared to like just basing them off our family. Back to the I feel like different cultures have different family dynamics, and it's not different, it's just different on how our family dynamic is.
You ever notice like being in New Jersey is much of a faster pace, like faster pace?
Yeah, everybody got things to do. Ain't nobody got time to wait.
Over here you can stop, and if you see someone at the store, you talking to them for a good minute. And it just goes back to...
That's another thing. Out here, whenever we first move, everybody raises their hand and they wave hello to you whenever you live in that neighborhood. They're like, hi.
Or they'll do like a little...
Hi.
A little,
hi.
They'll be driving and they're like...
They be doing that in New Jersey and stuff like that. Hey, you're like, whoa, who are you signaling? Huh? Like, do I have to put the gat out? Like, let me know.
Y'all have nerds in yours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I do have nerds. I was about to say. Okay.
You were finesse.
Truly.
I'm just saying.
But also I like ShopRite. I had a ShopRite right down the street from Rutgers, and I loved it. What else? I also love how New Jersey is close to New York. Over here, like our closest probably. What's
you know what
closest
you know what I don't miss?
What?
The toll. That Lincoln Tunnel toll. I think it's like in 20s or more now.
Those tolls.
$20.
Just for having Easy Pass, bro.
Huh? Oh man, they abuse that Easy Pass out there.
I remember
the Easy Pass has no privacy.
That's another difference between North and South. We have a couple, not even too many, and they're not like mandatory tolls. They're just if you want to go in the fast lane or something.
We have Express.
Yeah.
All right, that's about it.
But you don't have to take it, and you can still go somewhere. You know.
Y'all have that over there?
No, like they have mandatory tolls.
Yeah, if you want to use the bridge, there's a toll. If you want to go into New York, there's a toll. If you go into Maryland, there's a toll.
Weather. That's not even a culture shock, but weather.
Oh,
It's different.
It's different.
All right, we've been in December, right, and Christmas with shorts on. All right. In New Jersey, it's a white Christmas. Right. All you see is snow out there.
I remember it was like February.
Going to school is still snowing.
Bro, truly, once I went back to once I was going to school there and I returned back from winter break, I remember it was like at the end of January or February, and it was snowing, and I'm so used to them canceling class for rain down here in the South. So I'm like, bro, they're gonna cancel class, right? Oh no. Y'all know that one little clip from SpongeBob and he's holding the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me, something like that, right? That's how I was walking to class. But instead of that little like dust, because that's what SpongeBob had, it was like the little windstorm or whatever, I had snow. And I was still going to class. People were still going to class. So that's like so
And the snow was so tall.
I remember me and my peeps one time, it was like a Sunday and we wanted to go to Waffle House, but we went to Waffle House in PA. Ooh, that's another thing. Jersey doesn't have a Waffle House unless they added one in the last couple years.
They got out.
So we had to go to the PA Waffle House. And literally, I remember it was so windy and so snow. Like the snow was making it so windy that my car was just doot, 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 doot. It was so crazy. But we still made it at Waffle House.
Oh, you know what's one thing that has changed? I don't know. This is my opinion, by the way. White Castle used to be the bomb back in New Jersey. All right. I had it again somewhere. I can't remember where I had it, but I was disappointed.
I used to go to the White Castle by Empress Gateway, and I would just get their fries because they had crinkles fries, and I was addicted to crinkle fries.
That's a Bentley,
also
girl.
a difference is I just thought about it. New Jersey doesn't have clothing tax.
Oh man, that's the best part.
So literally whatever you buy is $19.99. Like,
if they tell you it's $10, it's $10. All right. There's no $10 and then you gotta add the tax and this and that. Nah. All right. It's good. It's good for whenever you're buying all the expensive clothes.
also, fun fact for any New Jerseyan who is coming to Georgia in the next year, we're supposed to get our first Wawa.
Wawa's not that crazy to me.
Here in Georgia.
I don't know. I'm not a big
If it gets
fan.
approved, we're getting a Wawa. Oh no, we actually are getting a Wawa. I'm thinking about the Buc-ee's. They're making a Buc-ee's in Macon if it gets approved.
In Macon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I forgot we lived down the street from Macon.
Another thing is schools. So, as I said earlier, I did end up going to Rutgers for my freshman year, and I was an all-A student at my little Cass High. You know, and it's not that small, but compared to other schools, it's small. And literally, I learned the hard way that people who were at Rutgers hadn't gone to regular schools. So Jersey has more prep high schools that are supposed to get you ready for college and stuff. However, I had just gone to public schools, and there is public schools in Jersey too. However, they do have more prep schools, and that was such a difference, like a shock to me.
And another thing is, like, whenever I came from Jersey to over here, they wanted to put me in AP classes. Alright? Bro, I was getting straight A's my first year. My second year, yeah, como que I blended in. You know? But my first year, whoa. It's a whole lot different. Like, the pace is different and all that stuff. With education or the school system, however you want to call it. All right, not shaming anybody down here, but you notice a difference from studying up north and studying down here.
Parking. First of all, living in New Jersey, you have to know how to parallel park.
Yeah, it's not even an option.
Over here, you use it from time to time, but it's not something you have to know. So it's like, when I was in Jersey, anytime I would parallel, like, my experience in parallel parking in Jersey grew. Parallel parking is a must in Jersey. David, did you learn how to parallel park?
I don't think David lived in Jersey like that.
No.
Oh.
I don't think he's gone.
For a couple years.
And whenever you were in Orlando, did you ever have to parallel park out there?
Is there any culture
Actually,
difference?
yeah. There is.
Can you talk about that?
I want to talk. Well, it's only like it was to get a haircut, and I forgot what part in Winter Park it was. Because they have a little town.
Doesn't Orlando have more Hispanics?
No, not really. Winter Park, yeah, but Orlando, no.
I didn't know that. But yeah. Another thing is the different accents. Alright, apparently I talk too fast for a lot of people down here. I've been told, hey, slow down. And I'm like, speed it up. Cause if I have to do something and I have to get something, I'm trying to get it done. All right, ain't no waiting too long. All right, just saying. In English and in Spanish, cause like the accents in Spanish is kind of the same thing. Heavy on the, I don't want to say it like this, but heavy on the Mexican accent out there. All right.
Also language, like words. Like there's such a difference between if you're talking basically like, what's this it called? Slang. If you're talking slang, like using Jersey slangs and using Georgia slangs, you know?
Do you have
like
Georgia
what?
slang?
Like what?
I'm thinking of them.
What kind of slang do you have?
I'm just talking about accents in general, because we come down here and they're like, "Hey man, I reckon everything down here in the shaft is all good and
I can tell someone that they're bugging and they're like, what is that? I'm like, you bugging, bro. Or another one is I use sometimes, I'm like, bro, you're making me like tight but like mad. And it's just because I barely use it. I'm trying to think.
Is New Jersey gonna come out of you?
Oh man, when I get mad, I go back to this New Jersey Italian accent. Everybody says it. Yo, what part of the mafia you at? Jeez.
Or which one? I'm trying to think. Bro.
Those accents are crazy.
Southern accents are also heavy. I feel like if you talk to a Southern person that was like born into like in the South and like their whole family is Southern, their voices can vary from like high pitchy to like
Whistling.
yeah. So yeah, that's another cultural shock. What else?
Another thing is that I really thought they were just Billy Bob and Sally Sue. Those names, I really did think that they were just like for books or whatever about the South. Now there's people out here named like that. A Billy Bob and a Sally Sue. And I was like, oh, stop. That's different.
But yeah,
that's just like a little bit of what we noticed and stuff like that. If we were to sit down and have like a really long conversation about this, we can tell you so much different, more stuff. But that's pretty much it for today's episode.
for this week's episode, actually.
Or yeah, you know what I meant.
We'll see you guys next week.
In the next one.
Deuces.
And
It's so bright.
always,
Because you're
sometimes, support. Your local strippers. Alright?
deuces.
And moms don't have a favorite. They just take care of the dumbass. Bye!